Replit. Making money with your Replit apps just got easier. Adding subscriptions or one-time payments to your app with Stripe simply by chatting with Agent 3. Test payment flows by connecting with Stripe sandboxes with one click. Connect your Stripe account to claim sandboxes. Swap in production keys to accept live payments. When you're ready, publish your app. Early access rolling out today. Let's just tie in on the sound and we can watch it together. But yeah, this is actually one of the things that was holding a lot of people back from creating full businesses where they are using these vibe coding platforms. Actually getting payments set up has traditionally been tricky because you have to set up Stripe. You have to do things like usage-based billing, which we'll get on into in a minute. And actually connecting your Stripe account has always been kind of finicky, knowing how to hook that up with logins, etc. So it looks like they're trying to make it easier. Okay, let's go through this bit by bit because there's a lot in there which kind of changes the way people are going to be building apps. So let's go. First, this is Replit. If you haven't used Replit in recent times or you haven't used it at all, Replit is one of the best platforms to build full-scale applications just with natural language. Their Agent 3, which creates this software for you and creates this full app, can run fully autonomously for hours at a time. So even if you've got a complex use case, it's probably going to be able to build it out. Now, inside of Replit, now you can do this. It says, build an AI image generation app with a $10 subscription. Free tier gets 5 images every month. Pro tier gets 100 every month. Now, this is actually more complicated than that sounds. If you were to do that previously up until now, you'd have to go and do a lot of fiddling with Stripe, which is usage-based. You have to be able to track that usage from the app that you have, deduct it from the balance, and then if they go over the balance, do something like either stop them being able to generate and force them to update, or do some sort of overage payment, or give them the option to buy more credit. So it's actually quite tricky. If we forward this on, Replit's going to go and start building it. And then with the planning, it will do planning. Here you go. Stripe integration for $10 a month. Subscription management with a free tier of 5 images per month and a pro tier of $10 a month, 100 images a month. It's going to need monthly usage tracking and limit enforcement per user, image generation interface with prompt input and display gallery, user dashboard showing current plan usage stats, and generation images. Okay, we've got actually a question here. Let's see. It says, what are your thoughts on Lovable AI plus cloud? It seems to overcome a lot of the problems Vive face, including bankruptcy, if they choose a Replit route. Okay, so it's saying Replit on some tiers is quite expensive, and you can definitely burn through tokens. But I think right now it's still the most complete solution. We'll get onto Lovable in a minute, but Lovable released cloud and AI, which is also a great alternative. And I think they do have a similar sort of thing. If we scroll through the rest with, it's obviously a big competition of who can attract the most users, but the pie is big and growing all the time. So I think, depending on your use case or your functionality that you need, either one might be good. So here you can see on the right-hand side with Agent, it's now created the product inside of the Stripe Agent Sandbox using the Stripe MCP server. It's created the product called AI Image Generator Pro. The description is a pro plan with 100 AI image generation per month using DALL-E 3. It's created the product, and you have to go to the sandbox in Stripe, create new sandbox. It's going to start testing it. you give it access to your Replit account. And then here you can do that upgrade. You can do that payment. I wonder if I can zoom in on what it says here. Yeah, description. And then it's going to track, I think, automatically the usage for you and deduct it when you actually use credits. And then once you want to put it live, all you need to do is swap out your key from, or swap your production keys to accept live payments when you're ready and publish your app. So much easier than it was. And it's good to see this coming standard across apps, especially in Replit. So that's an epic job. Yeah, one comment on Lovable too, Lovable Cloud. We're actually going to test something in a second. They released Cloud and AI, which is the full database and auth in with Lovable. I didn't see if they announced this payment sandboxes too, but you obviously can set up payments, but still finicky. But I expect that to be added very soon too.